huge turning point in my Premier business. We both were pretty low that year and trying to make ends meet, looking at our finances much differently, trying not to use credit cards at all, and taking that Disney trip for free. And walking up, it was sweltering hot. You walk up to that little table, and you're like dying. My kids are like screaming, but like they just like hand me this beautiful Disney bag that never looked so pretty in my life. And I just like looked in it, and there's like a Visa gift card for $500. That go ahead, your trip is paid for, but also you have $500 to go use in the park. I just like fell back. I looked at my husband and I was like, I knew this was coming, but actually have it in your hand and to know what this company is giving all of us the opportunity to take our children or to take individual trips for free, like who does that? And they were just so happy and helpful to give us that so willingly. So that was just amazing. So just kind of going through my stories, like it tells you that there are trials, but if you persevere through them, you cannot give up. If you can only see the light at the end of the tunnel, Premier has so much to offer, and it makes me so sad when people quit after 1 year. I knew nothing about Premier after 1 year. I knew nothing of the heart and how they treat you. I've gone to the home office with my family, visiting my in-laws, and they welcome you like family. They send you a thank you card for coming to visit the home office. They embraced my kids. The lady carried my son around the home office. She gave the tour. Like, they just chose you like you are family. And I remember if anyone's going through a hard time now, I had a hostess who was absolutely amazing. She moved to Florida, and I'm really sad. She almost became like a friend to me. And I mentioned to her that my husband had lost his job just in talking, because you get to know these hostesses. They do. They become like friends. And she said, you know what? It sounds much prettier in Spanish, but I'm just going to tell you in English. And I was like, good, because I don't know Spanish. So she said, God may put you in some troubled water, and you may sink, but he will never let you drown. And let me tell you, man, that really helped me, because don't cry. But it is so true in this business and in life. And I think Premier has taught me so much more than just making money. It has taught me how to persevere, how to set a goal, how to write it down, how to work for it, how that feeling you get when you get recognized after working so hard. I would have never had that. I would have been the frumpy mom in yoga pants, and like I just would have. I know me. I know what I would have become. And for me, I like being comfy. So, I know what I would have become. I just totally would. So, but anyway, so Premier definitely has changed my mindset. I feel like I've become a little bit more fashionable. I kind of feel like a little bit more put together. You get compliments at the grocery store when your kids are screaming. You have something to talk about, your jewelry, which is really nice. So it's done so much more for me than the monetary value. But so just really quick, I think I forgot a page. Good thing, so you guys don't have to care anymore. In 2014 was another turning point. In January 2014, I really made a decision. I said, something's got to give. With 2 kids, I was kind of feeling pulled in so many directions, and I just never felt like I was fully giving what Premier needed to make me go to the next level in my business. So I realized I needed some help to make this business work better for my family. So in February, I got a babysitter. It changed my life. So I have a babysitter that she only comes 1 day a week, and she comes for 3 hours so I can have someone entertained. She's good. She builds forts with them, and I'm like, I never do that. But she builds forts with them, and she has so much fun with them. And I get to go to my office, and I make a list the night before, and I just go. And those 3 hours of undivided attention, my God, you can get a lot done. You can get newsletters and 10 hostess packet stuff and emails and